We're on. Hey, good morning, Internet, YouTube. The Shimmy Show is back. Hashtag The Shimmy Show. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy here. Dislike, unsubscribe, ban, report. Since none of you motherfuckers like this shit. Today's topic is about single moms and baby mamas. What actually makes them baby mamas and what gives them the title mom? Let's think about this for a minute here. Chances are, if you have a single mom, she identifies with the title mom before anything. You probably rarely call your mom her birth name or her official legal name or anything like that, just out of respect. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, my kids call me dad. They don't call me Shim or Shimmy. And I appreciate that, right? Because that's what I am. I'm a baby daddy, whatever I am, right? But check this out. What is it that makes mom a mom? Or what makes a baby mama a baby mama? You can't be a mom without what? A dad or a baby daddy or a quote unquote sperm donor, as they call me, or whatever you want to call myself, right? Now, this show actually is not about me. It's about my own mom, because I would say 98% of the time, I get an email or a text from her. Love mom, mom this, mom that, mama this, Grammy this, Grammy that. She is identified so much with this mom title that it's like her lifelong title. And she deserves it, right? But I want to say about the origins of this, right? And some of the disrespect that I've observed in my own life here too. Look at my other channels or whatever, you'll see some episodes called Sins of My Father, Sins of My Mother. I talk about everyone. I talk about myself. Nobody's off limits, right? So when you criticize, you have to look in the mirror. I got to look in the mirror or my phone or whatever and play back my own shows and look at myself and see what my own flaws are, right? And then looking at my own flaws, I can't help but point out other people's fuck-ups and flaws in my own eyes too, right? Self-reflection is a very powerful and painful thing that a lot of people don't want to go through or put up with. So I have about another hour before dawn sunrise for my run here, and I thought I'd do this show. So welcome to the fucking Shimmy Show. That's what today's topic is. What makes your mom a mom, right? I want to bring up two very important topics here. On my black side of the family, my grandma and my grandpa, who are both now deceased, dead. I remember in one of their last interactions when they were both alive, they were at one of my oldest uncle's house or whatever in Florida. And my grandma refused to take a photo with my grandpa in the same room together as like a big family group photo or whatever. They tried, but it wouldn't happen. They couldn't make it happen. And fast forward, this was like in the 90s, right? So fast forward now to just recently, maybe, how long ago was this? Maybe less than 2 years ago. Or no, wait a minute. I was right after I came back from Colombia. This was less than a year ago. So last fall, less than this current year, less than a year ago, I came back from Colombia. I visit my parents in California. And the photo that's actually on one of the previous thumbnails, Sins of My Mother, Sins of My Father, there's a picture of me and my dad, and there's a separate picture of me and my mom. They're both standing on the motherfucking front lawn, and they refused to come together and take a photograph with me. How the fuck about that? Well, more or less, it was my mom's refusal to be in a photo with my dad. Like she hates him or despises him or is so personally, narcissistically injured that she hasn't dealt with her issues that she can't even stand together with a photograph and take a picture with her, right? Now, I'm not this way with my baby mama. Maybe she's that way with me. I don't fucking know. But I have no beef against taking a photograph with anybody. Anybody. It's just a fucking picture. Whatever, right? That's some real hate there. You know what I'm saying? Because why do I bring this up? A very important reason to my mom who's going to watch this one day. You wouldn't have the title mom without my dad, the man you refused to even take a motherfucking photograph with. You know? Now in her mind, my dad, my Ethiopian dad, baby daddy, whatever you want to call him, he's the ultimate asshole who ruined her life, so to speak, and whatever, and this is how maybe her brain processed it or whatever. But all I was asking for is just a goddamn photograph together with the two of them while they're both still alive. And whatever malice she had in her heart towards him, whatever injury her soul has taken, and whatever kind of things that's left her stuck in the past, told her, no, I can't go through with this. I can't take a photograph with this man. He's the embodiment of Shaitan, the devil, Satan, this, that, and the other. And she's just, it's surprising me because my mom is such a holy roller and so devout about this, that, and the other. I'm like, wow. But I say to myself, thinking, you wouldn't have that title, Mom, without my dad. Think about that for a second. You would just be another black woman without kids. As there are many in her family like this that don't have the title Mom. So, it is what it is, man. That's some powerful shit, right? Some real powerful shit. You wouldn't even have that title, Love Mom, this, that, Mom, Grammy, this, Mom, baby mom, blah, 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 blah. Very powerful things to consider there, I don't often throw this, dad title around to people like, the girls, daddy. But it's like, no, I don't really stunt on that shit. I'm like, no, call me Shimmy. I'm cool with that or whatever. But moms, especially single, not just my mom, but many moms, many single moms, they love to throw that mom title out there, yet they hate the man that granted it to them. Okay? Now here's another deeper down the rabbit hole thing here too, right? Get ready for this one, Mom, and all other moms out there, and baby mamas and single baby mamas who hate their baby daddy's guts, etc. or whatever. Dun, 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 dun. Send the kids out of the room for this one. This is a real motherfucker here. I gotta drink the coffee before I process this one here too. Now, if you were the mom, be you black, white, Asian, red, brown, polka dot, flavor, whatever color you are, whatever deities, gods, goddesses, angels, and shits, and Buddhas, and whatever you believe in, okay? If you were this all-powerful, why don't you push that magical button behind your ear, or your belly button, or whatever, beep, beep, wherever that hidden button is on your body that lets you create babies on demand, why don't you go push that motherfucker, beep, and manufacture some more kids and push them out your vagina today? Oh, wait a minute. You can't do that without the aid of a man. Well, so you're telling me, without the aid of a man whom you hate or used to love or whatever, or barely fucking knew, or got gangbanged in a closet, or had a loving relationship, and was this, that, and the other, married or not, single or not, it doesn't matter. Without that man's sperm, without that man's seed of life, you wouldn't be a mama. Think about this for a second. Lesbians can't have kids by themselves. They can scissor and rub little pussies together all day and night or whatever, but if they want to have kids, they have to get a sperm donor. They got to get a man. They got to get a motherfucker like me. That's just science and biology, right? We're all fucking monkeys here. So you can't really hate men that much. What the fuck? And more importantly, you cannot produce life by yourself. The world is set up that you require men for, not only to build you structures and utilities and roads and to mine fucking petroleum from the earth for your cars and all sorts of things like this, but you require a man's physical intimacy and seed to be even called a mother. And that's only within a limited window of the first 1/3, 1/2 of your lifespan, right? So how can you hate this man so fucking much? How can you hate me so much? I want to know the answer to that one right there. Because without him, you wouldn't have me, and you wouldn't have this exalted, holy mom title which actually raises you up in the social hierarchy standing above many single childless women, especially in the eyes of the government, this, that, and the other. Fuck, man. A woman without kids has a pretty hard life, actually, as far as the government's concerned. There's no tax breaks. You're not getting any tax credits for the kids every fucking year, every month. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the same levels of protection afforded in society. I have seen, this is especially apparent when I go to stores like Dollar Tree and whatever to buy my little cheap toiletries and whatever, you know. There are a lot of childless women in there, right? And I'll often hear them at the cash register saying, like, oh, you know, I don't have any kids. I need someone to help push this cart. Little subtle shit like that. And I could tell they're very, very injured or hurt because they missed the window of opportunity to have kids and they got this baby rabies thing going on and whatever. It's some real shit, nigga. You know, so a lot of women have and who have kids, they were shamed when they were younger, but now that they're older, it's like, oh shit, they're like, they've been kinged or crowned or queened or whatever in the eyes of society, right? Yeah. I mean, literally, women are supposed to have kids. Men are supposed to have kids, but ultimately in the cycle of life or the circle of life, that's actually, in my view, you've missed a very crucial window of opportunity if you're a woman and you haven't reproduced before your body is unable to. You know what I'm saying? So you can let people talk all the shit you want about you, about, oh, you ain't married, you ain't this, you ain't that. But I mean, if you listen to all that bullshit and you decide to not have kids, you might regret that later in life when you're unable to have them, when you actually do want them. That's what I've observed in many instances or whatever. So, you know, some people, they are happy without having kids. I don't know. But we become different people every 7 to 10 years. All of us change. You know what I'm saying? You just look at my pictures 7 to 10 years ago and look at me now. And look at me 7 to 10 more years in the future once this shit's up. It's why I do these shows, to reflect back at whatever and how I think and this and that and the other. But this is the real shit here, nigga. Some people actually get frozen in the past. So my advice is really, if you claim to be a loving mama, okay, don't hate your baby daddy to the point where you can't even take a photo with him. Because your kids will remember this shit. Your grandkids will remember this shit, okay? Remember the man who gave you the title mom. You didn't do it by yourself. I'm sorry, I can't co-sign that shit. Sorry if this hurts your feelings, but it's the motherfucking truth, okay? This goes out to my mom. This goes out to my baby mama ex-wife in Canada and any other moms and single moms out there who think that they're just like the shit and they don't need no man, this, that, and the other. Remember who that man is, okay? Remember who gave you them children. You didn't produce them yourself autonomously, okay? A third factor I want to bring this up into this year, man. It's like, let's maybe touch on some of the lesbian man-hater issues or whatever. I don't get why a lot of women hate men so fucking much when, you know, you have basically unborn men living inside your motherfucking ovaries or whatever. I don't see why men and so-called MGTOW men have this, like, I shouldn't say hatred on women. It's almost like a war on women. Like, women are this, they use us, they're this, they're this, they're that, they're that, they're that. Yeah, but I mean, you have women living inside your testicles right now. We're just a conglomeration of motherfucking chromosomes or whatever, right? So you will never ever catch me just like women bashing, men bashing, whatever, because we have both of these motherfucking dynamics inside of our own bodies. That's what I don't get, you know. I don't understand the whole the gender war thing or whatever. The fuck, man, you guys are fucking nuts. So anyway, no need for me to drag this show on any longer than need be. I've got like 45 minutes before motherfucking sunrise. Maybe I'll go edit some more video or whatever. I like talking to myself. This has been the Shimmy Show. Thank you for your time. This is all that I have to say for today. And if you really want to, like, subscribe, join, do it on the other channel, do it on this one. I don't give a fuck. There'll be more channels to come. But hashtag the Shimmy Show is all you need to know. As far as my adult channels go, same shit. Look me up. The Shimmy Show, Toticos, Indian Girls, all that other cool shit. And some more cool shit coming up. I'm editing video right now. Buy my movies. I want your money, honey. Ciao. Sawadee Ka, signing out from Thailand. Thank you so much for your support, all you guys. And as always, the beatings will continue. I have nothing else to really do here other than to work out and run and get fit and talk to myself while I wait for the sun to rise. So peace. Ciao.